Welcome back. In today's video, we are breaking down something every JavaScript developer needs to understand: data types. JavaScript is dynamically typed, but what does that actually mean? And what are the basic data types you will use every day? First, let's ask a simple question. What are data types? Data types describe the kind of value you are working with. Think of it like different kinds of boxes. A box for text, a box for numbers, a box for true, false values, and so on. JavaScript is dynamically typed, which means variables don't have a fixed type. The value determines its type, and the type can change while the program runs. So, what does it mean? Let's see an example to understand it. Let value equals 10. This is a number. Value equals hello. This is a string. It's the same variable, which is value. And the value type changed. JavaScript won't complain, but you need to know what type you are working with, or you will get surprising results. JavaScript has several primitive data types, which means they store simple values, not objects. We will walk through the one you will use all the time. First, strings or text. Strings represent text. They are always wrapped in quotes. So, for example, let name equals codems between double quotes. Let greeting equals hello between single quotes. Let message equals backtick, welcome back, and then close backtick. Backtick is called template string. Now let's console log greeting plus name. We are using a plus when we want to connect two strings together. We call it concatenation. So the result is hello codems. It needs to have a space between. So let's use console.log greeting plus space plus name. Now it works. We can also use template string to format text. So, for example, let message equal welcome back. Because we're using template string to add a variable, we use $sign and curly brackets. Console.log message, it's showing welcome back codems. And yeah, you can use double quotes, single quotes, or backticks. Now let's talk about numbers. In JavaScript, all numbers, integers, decimals are the same type. So, let age equal 25. It's an integer, but in JavaScript, it's just a number. Let price equals this long int value. This is also a number. Var my float equal 5.5. It's a decimal, but in JavaScript, it's also a number. Also double, like var my double equals. It's also a number. No separate types for all numbers and decimals. They are all just numbers. Now, let's talk about booleans. True or false. Let's see an example. Let is logged in equals true. Let is admin equals false. Booleans answer yes/no questions. They are extremely useful in conditions and logic. Now let's discuss undefined type. For example, let x. Console.log x. We didn't set a value to x. Now let's console.log x. It's showing undefined. A variable declared but not assigned gets the value of undefined. The fifth primitive data type is null. For example, let user equals null. This means I know this should have a value, but right now it doesn't. But what is the difference between undefined and null? Undefined, JavaScript did it. Null, you did it on purpose. The sixth, data type is simples. Simples are unique identifiers. You won't use them much as a beginner, but it's good to know they exist. For example, let ID equals simple user ID. No two simples are ever the same, even if they have the same description. How can you check data types for any variable? Now let's see how we can check data type for any variable. We can use typeof. So, for example, typeof hello. Yeah, it's a string. Typeof 42. Number. Typeof true. Boolean. Typeof undefined. It's undefined. Typeof null. Well, try to guess it. No, it's an object. Typeof simple. It's a simple. Now let's see how types can change. For example, let score equals 10. Score equals score plus 5. Yeah, it's 15. Type of score is a number. Both are numbers. Score is number and 5 is number. Now type of score is a number. Now let's try scores equals 15 between double quotes. It's a string. Score equals score plus 5. It's 155. Type of score is a string. Here JavaScript tries to be helpful and convert types for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it creates weird results. That's why understanding data types matters. Let's try more examples. Type of date 1/1/2011 is a string. Type of true Boolean. Type of error, it's an object. Type of empty array, it's an object. var1, type of var1. It's undefined. So, to summarize, here is what we learned. JavaScript is dynamically typed. Variables can hold any type. Primitive types are string, number, boolean, null, undefined, and simple. Use typeof to check types. Dynamic typing can change values unexpectedly. And that's it. Make sure you like, subscribe. That really helps. And thank you.